Welcome. This is a top 10 slice of life anime countdown. Boop, 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 boop. You're just gonna put all those sound effects like it's gonna be lit. But anyways, let me just start off with honorable mentions. Nana, Clannad, Uzaki-chan to an extent, and those are the honorable mentions. Let's start with the anime list. Top 10. Nine. Eight. Seven. Number six. Number five. Number four. Number three. Best way to describe this anime is basically a guy who thinks and feels like a shadow Hokage. In other words, he doesn't care how other people may see him. He just wants to solve the problem. And usually, when he solves a problem, he aims for people to not like him because he really doesn't care about what people think. And he usually sees that as his only option, the last resort. And oftentimes it does work, but it does come with heavy repercussions. And this anime basically shows us that we don't have to look for answers to problems that would make us look like the bad guy. We don't always have to solve problems that would hurt us in the future if it has nothing to do with us. And he had to learn that the hard way, and he still does, thanks to two girls and a teacher and an antagonist and other people in the cast. You see, this is actually a how to feel anime. Yeah, that's number three. My teen romantic comedy snafu. Coming in at number two, it's Violet Evergarden. I mean, what type of slice of life list wouldn't have Violet Evergarden? And if people are wondering why did I even put Violet Evergarden on this list, how can you relate to it? Okay, let's go into the shoes of a young Miss Violet, a person who is a victim of society. She's been enlisted into an army from a very young age and seen as a weapon or as a meat shield in a way. And then what people didn't realize is that she's a human too. She's basically a slave to society from a young age, and when she starts to grow up, the only person who cared about her died, and she starts to realize what emotion is but doesn't know how to describe it. So of course She has to learn it the hard way. Okay, number one being Fruits Basket. You're gonna wonder, why is this above Violet Evergarden, above Snafu, above all the other great picks in this anime, and above the honorable mentions too? And is this even a slice of life? Yes, it is. I mean, here's the definition. I can put it up again. Let me explain. You have characters in the show, Toru Honda, the Soma family, and her friends, right? All of which have one thing in common, or most of which have one thing in common. They all hide their emotions behind a smile, a facade, a base emotion that will stop or prevent people from worrying about them, except for the people who are very perceptive. And this could speak to a lot of people. Like, after hearing what I just said, a few people are starting to agree with this. No one wants to show their emotion because they're seen as weak, they're seen as a nuisance, they're seen as a hindrance to society and the people around them. So what should they do when they're feeling lonely, when they're feeling depressed, when they're feeling left out? You know, they smile, because these days in the world we live in, it's always good to smile because you don't want to make other people feel bad. And that's what this anime really is about. People would smile, people would act like they're okay, but deep down they're feeling very, very dysfunctional. They about to break down. They're on the brink of what people would call depression, true sadness. And really, when you witness these stories, wouldn't you call them sad? And that's what's so beautiful about this anime, because you see a person who is sad, like Toru Honda, solving and making other people's lives better, and in exchange, they do the exact same thing for her, but in their own way. And she starts to realize the true meaning of family and the true meaning of happiness. Sounds cheesy, but this is a slice of life. Almost every anime on this list and almost every slice of life is cheesy. But then cheesy is a good thing. And that's Fruits Basket. Congrats on first place. Alright, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 slice of life anime video. If you thought your favorite anime should have been on this list, or wasn't even a part of the honorable mentions, or you thought one of the mentions on this list shouldn't have been there or should have been higher, just put it in the comments and yeah, start a conversation. The Discord socials in the description too, and of course, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, make sure it's blue. And if you haven't already subscribed, if you are a new person or if you are a loyal viewer, don't forget to share this video